Well, first of all, let me start by saying that's typical conference basketball. Mississippi State is a tough, physical, well-coached team. We knew it would be a grinded-out type game, and that's exactly what it was. And I think we were very fortunate that they missed a lot of free throws. That game was probably closer than the score indicates. But I was proud of my guys. I thought, although we didn't play perfectly by any stretch, we played hard and competed for 40 minutes. And again, that's life in conference play, especially on the road. We were able to make a couple more plays than they did and found a way to win.
Coach, I guess with Josh being in foul trouble, not having a great night offensively, I guess on the road, how important was it for other guys like Devin and Robert to step up?
Yeah, it's a lot to overcome, Ben, and we don't have a true point guard, and Josh has done a phenomenal job of playing that position. And when he steps out, we really don't have much in regard to point guard play. Kevin, I thought, tried his best, but we had turnovers at key times in the middle of that first half, maybe late in the first half. We were really lucky to be up at halftime. Balkman made a couple big shots, but I thought, I thought when you think about it, Josh is in foul trouble, and Armani Moore doesn't score. That's hard for us to overcome, and yet different guys stepped up, as you said. Balkman, Robert Hubbs. I thought Tariq, although he only had 3 points and 3 rebounds, gave us good minutes, had a couple real timely rebounds. So we're down to 9 guys, and I thought all 9 guys that played certainly helped us and contributed to the win.
It seemed like those back-to-back threes by Mostella, he stole that inbounds. It kind of gave you guys some breathing room finally. Did you think that was kind of a turning point in that?
I do, and the thing about Dietrich, I was telling someone before the game, he's a guy that can give you an offensive burst off the bench. That's kind of what he does. He's not a guy that's ever turned down a shot, I can promise you that. And he made the one and comes up with a steal. Maybe wasn't the greatest of shots, the second one, but he knocked it in the goal, and you're right, it kind of separated the game, gave us a little momentum, and that's how we try to play in our press, is just have a couple spurts during the game, a 12-2 run, a 10-2 run, and that's what happened there in the second half.
Y'all in the first half went, I think, 12 minutes without a field goal. Did you think you could have a stretch like that and win a road game in conference like this?
No, I don't, and we start off, 12-0, and then go 12 minutes without scoring another field goal, so but that's our team, and I've said that all season thus far. It's never going to be pretty offensively. We are what we are. Nothing comes easy at the offensive end. I thought tonight was a perfect example of that. And so then it comes down to you have to defend and rebound. And I thought, we did a pretty good job defending and held them to 30%, and we out-rebound them by 16. So that's the difference in the game.
Jumping ahead 12-0, and then how did you regroup to not let the game get away when you're looking the lead's gone all of a sudden?
I was really concerned there with about 7-8 minutes to go in the first half. Josh picked up his third foul. Things weren't going our way. Kevin slides the point. We turned over a time or two, and I usually don't burn too many timeouts in the first half, but I used 2 in the first half. And again, we were very fortunate to get out of the halftime with the lead, and that game could have easily been 8 or 10 us down at the half. So again, guys stepped up. I thought Balkman's couple of big threes. I think Robert maybe made a big 3 in that stretch from the corner as well. And that's hard to do without our leader out there, and Armani was in foul trouble. So young guys are stepping up. I'm proud of them.
Josh, how frustrating was it for you? I saw you kind of shaking your head on the bench there when you had to sit out for the end of the half while the lead was slipping away. I guess kind of frustrating for you not to be able to be out there and help.
It was tough being on the bench in that time, but I got a lot of faith in my teammates, and I think they did a good job of picking up my slack, and I just got to be better against them.
Pretty much take a road win in this league is any way you can get it.
Where I've been at Morehead State and Southern Miss, we bust most of the places we went. So anytime we got a road win, we called it the happy bus. So now we're on the happy plane. We get to fly back home, but we'll be on the happy plane. A road win's a good thing.